All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to the Golden Arcs Guild, where the doors are open, the torches are lit, the vibes are warm and cozy. Leave your baggage at the door and have yourselves a nice, good time. We are back with our Tainted Grail. This is chapter 4, and we are in full swing. I'm still loving the game so far. We're still testing stuff out. Audio is looking pretty good. Visuals looking pretty good. Everything's looking great. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Hope you're enjoying yourself and whatever it is you're doing. Back. We're going to finish exploring this lovely little town. Oh, it looks like my cat snuck in here too. He did. Eden doesn't want to come say hi. She's leaving. She's escaping. And she's gone. I didn't want to get too far into this because I feel like this is going to take a minute, but we are here now. How's our weight looking? 40 out of 135. We learned that we could put all of our crafting materials back and then our stash. And now we're just living the dream. What else is going on? We're leveling up like crazy. We've already got our summoning, I feel like, topped out. I'm waiting to see something that's going to revolutionize my summoning prowess, but we're still waiting. Also, I was expecting this town to be like something miraculous, remarkable, even beautiful. I wanted buildings. I wanted a wizard tower. That's really what I'm looking for, is a nice wizard tower. See if we can get some magic armor going and maybe access to some more spells. I imagine somebody's got to be selling selling magic. What are these? They're not tomes. Magic cards, magic squares. I don't know what they are, but we'll roll with it anyways. See, we have all this extra mana we could do something with. Mr. Cole. Is Mr. Cole the one that bit somebody? Looks like he's twitching. Why are you twitching? Are you getting infected by the red plague?
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be.
Why do you say that?
So you really don't know? If you're not from here, I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole, but you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole, but now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers.
Tell me more. I still have no idea what you're talking about. Tell me more.
One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice.
And everyone's kind of just hating on the keepers.
Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards.
They didn't kill him on the spot. And when did Cole start feeling worse?
This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realised everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse.
Where was your camp? Did he tell you what the dream was about? Can you describe how the evening was the night you had the dream, or what was your dream about? I want to know what his dream was about.
No, only that, well, it didn't make much sense, but he was convinced that something bit him. He kept checking. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the weirdness. That must have caused his fever, his insanity.
What did you dream
I
about?
was in a strange place. Dark. Full of fog. Eerie. I was trying to find him. I called out, but no one answered. I was alone in the night, and then I kept falling, and falling, and falling. And then I woke up.
Okay, where was
We
the
set
camp?
up camp near the arch spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this
That's
world.
fair. That's fair, that's fair. I see darkness. Beatrice, can I talk to the guy? No. Can you hear me? No. Alright, fine. Well, maybe this is a shop. No, it's a tavern. Oh, I can't hop over this? That's crazy. Bet you I could sit on this, though. I glitched through it. Okay, well, we got the tavern here. Not sure what good that would do us. Also, I don't know how this game is with their, like, side characters. They're just random NPCs. I don't know if they're important to talk to or not. If they have anything of value to provide, or if it's just kind of a waste of time. Who are you?
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag.
Like, this looks like a person of interest. I feel like we're gonna get a quest or something from her. Sorry, but who are you? I am not your servant. Bring it yourself. Do I look like a bar wench to you?
I'm not sure. I don't mean to say that you peasants all look the same, but you have to understand it's quite difficult for people like me to tell anyone apart in this dreariness, especially since there seems to be so many people like you here. I thought the South was supposed to be more secluded.
People like you, and I thought Highborn had better manners.
Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. I won't bother you anymore. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay. Is she just a random person then, or did I screw that up? Not sure. You
Hello,
look
child.
sketchy.
You look competent enough. I can see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I have tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you, my opinion of them is not particularly high. Oh, and you don't look like one of the locals. Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
Adventure. What's it to you? What is this about? Who are you? First one.
You can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farshire Library, the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon.
Good to meet you.
Oh, biding my time, until a brave adventurer with a death wish comes along and asks if there's anything they can help me with.
What you need then?
Oh, surprising. I'm looking for someone who will help me find a certain artifact. So, are you interested, child?
Hell yeah. This child needs to know the details first. Sounds good. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry, Lady Elaine, but I have other things on my mind. Sounds good. Or need to know the details first. Nah, let's just do it.
In one of my books, I found a reference to a certain object, a figure most likely, which had the ability to dispel the wordness like a min-hair can. Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area.
Okay.
The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper. He was one of the more notable keepers. In his waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Lex. But it's best if you read it yourself. You can read, can't you? But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. A deal?
I suppose. Can't you just summarize it for me? Fine, could you hand me the book?
Ah, and they say young people don't want to learn anything. Come on, chop, chop, chop. Get to reading.
I wish you would just summarize it for me, but... Seven Commandments, Last Voyage of Andraste. We need to read this one. Oh my goodness. You guys up for some story time? Because it looks like we kind of have to. Alright, the last voyage of the Andraste. It was not a good place, especially not for humans. The odd instruments used for God knows what, the signs written in the strange language, and that disturbing figure. To this day, the mere memory of it makes me shiver. And to think that all of this was, and maybe still is, lurking so close to the Horn of the South. If you ask me, they should try to bury the entrance to that mine and seal it up forever. I tried to convince Captain Lex not to take anything from those accursed chambers, but he wouldn't listen. The four-armed figure didn't look all that much to me, but I could see how alluring it was to the captain. It reminded me of those strange menhirs I heard about from the inland villagers, only not so impressive in stature. On the captain's orders, we threw the cargo into the hold and steered towards the Isle of the Dead, and its island asylum, Isle of the Dead. Writing these words and reflecting on everything that happened afterwards, I realized how cruel that name is. I was wrenched from my musings by a roaring sound, almost like a clap of thunder. It knocked me off my feet, flinging me at the mast like a rag doll. It took a while for me to realize that something had hit the bottom of the ship, something huge. Water flooded the deck. People were running around screaming, well, at least those who hadn't already been thrown overboard earlier. I had no idea what was happening. Did Nully ram us into some rocks? Then came another blow, this time portside. This was when I saw her. Every sailor in the South has heard stories about the terror from the deep. And there she was. Her scaly body gleamed before my eyes for only a moment, but it was a sight I will never forget as long as I live. The ship was sinking, yet I could not stop staring at the spot where I had seen the sea monster. A moment ago, a piece of the mast hit me in the head, and I lost consciousness a moment later. My bad. To this day, I do not know whether I owe my survival to the will of the gods, a twist of fate, or a whim of the monster. Why me? Was I chosen to tell this story? If so, then that is what I shall do, and I humbly offer my thanks to forces I cannot comprehend for giving me the chance to fulfill this task.
And? Have you read The Last Voyage of the Andraste?
I did.
Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh, it's an excellent book, don't you think? Now, let's test your reading comprehension. According to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship. Do you
What's the
remember
four-armed
what that was,
guy?
child?
A figure of a sea monster, an old book, a precious gem, a figure of a four-dweller, a figurine of a four-dweller. Was it a figurine? I think it was a figure of a four-dweller, right? Or was it a sea monster? It wasn't a sea monster. I think it was a four-dweller.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is the artifact I'm looking for. One that might be vital to repelling the wordness. According to Elvis's description, the figure is smaller than a menhir, and light enough that they were able to carry it to the ship without any trouble. Were it small, it would probably have been placed in Captain Lex's quarters instead of in the hold. I've estimated it should be about 1 meter tall. Good. Next question. What was the Andraste's destination?
Wasn't it on the way to the asylum?
Correct.
Hey.
Be very careful with what I'm about to tell you. But some believe that the Red Priests are dedicated to studying the wordness instead of the Red Death. Captain Lex must have thought they'd pay him generously for a four-dweller artifact. Last question. What sank
A sea
the
monster. A storm, a sea monster, rocks, an enemy ship, I don't know. A sea monster.
Yes, you did well, child. I can see that you were paying attention. According to Elvis, the Andraste was sunk by the legendary terror from the deep. But if you want to know more, ask your keeper friends. They should be much better informed. Now, all you need to do is find the wreck of the Andraste and retrieve the mysterious figure.
Where exactly did it shrink?
Oh, if only I knew. It must have happened somewhere on the way between the Horns of the South and the Island Asylum. Oh, but where exactly? Fortunately, I know something that could help us. In the Horns of the South Museum, there are some extremely interesting books and documents lying around and collecting dust. Can you imagine having such treasures at hand and choosing to completely ignore them? Oh, barbarians. Among them, you'll find the Andraste's logbook, which was saved by Elvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. I'm sure such a competent child as yourself will handle it much better. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook, and then tell me whether you managed to locate the wreck of the Andraste.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of work, Miss
Did you
Thing.
hear about the captain's lockdown?
What am
Looks
I
like the
gonna
lads
get?
aren't too happy about it.
Yeah, but you know fair.
Pretty rug. What's in here? I just go into random people's rooms. Nothing of any particular interest. I mean, this is the most well put together building I've seen so far. Still feel like I messed something up with her. But what can you do? Maybe I'm just supposed to notice her for now. Those guys are complaining. That guy is doing nothing. Those guys are doing nothing. What's up, Ron? Mr. Ron, hit me up with the latest gossip, man.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish, lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
We're gonna one shot. Well, they do have some stuff. Can I sell things to him? Oh my goodness, I can. That's kind of crazy. Here, I'll give you some extra spoons for your people. Can I sell anything to him? Does he have a limit of gold, maybe? Guess not. All these recipes. I just need to read all of the books and then turn around and sell them. I think that's the solution. Get rid of all these iron throwing knives. I don't need this festering helmet or chest plate. That'll save us some weight. Not like we need it anymore. How do you like your cheese? Do you want a ton of cheese? I bet you'd like that. Fried fish, beef stew, bread, pancake. Hunter's delicacy, poultry stew, fish soup, venison stew, and hunter's stew. I mean, 120 health, 10 gold each. It's really not that bad. And it weighs like nothing. This hunter's stew might be pretty good. So it looks like 120 health is the max that we're kind of getting. 60 health over 60 seconds. These pancakes aren't too bad, but hunter's delicacy is better. I'm looking at the cost of these things. Some of it just doesn't make any sense. Like 72 health over 60 seconds for 30, or 120 health over 60 seconds for 10. So I'm gonna buy these and the pancakes. Do I want the pancakes? No, I want the hunter's delicacy up here. These are like little potions. They're just over time, you know. 54 health over 60 seconds. 60 health over 60 seconds. We could still get the pancakes and call it a day. Yeah, we got some nice healthy stuff for now. Are these bounties? Fishing records. Horns of the South. Okay, we'll get out of here. We'll see what's going on out here. Is there like a general trade shop? Because that would be nice. You're a fisherman. I suppose most of these guys would be fishermen, Makes sense. Live by the ocean, you know, you fish. We do need to fix this. Requires wood 50. Requires 50 wood. I don't think that should be too bad. Look, there's a teleport shrine right here. What we could do is we could go back to I think there's a wood chopping station. What's that place called? Wood chopping station in the Keeper's place. What's the place called? Horns of the South? Just calling it the Horns of the South? Okay, well, I think there's a wood block in the Horns of the South that we can utilize to get our 50 wood. I don't know if it's gonna be like Skyrim where you just have like an infinite pool of wood that you grab from and you just keep chomping away. Or what? Hey, Made It, what's up, man? I figured you'd be asleep. Figured you'd be long gone by now. Yeah, so I suppose that's what we'll do. That'll be fine. And we'll fix that Carnation to remember. I should be, but then I got untired. That's fair. If I would have known you were still awake, we could play some Borderlands. I got untired. Alright, now we just gotta find that wood block. I'm not entirely sure where that's at. I know I should have tried to remember where it was, but can still later. Yeah, later you'll be asleep though. You better be asleep, at least. Look at all this free iron ore. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Okay. Wool fiber. Where do we need... Where is my wooden block? It would be over by the blacksmith, right? That makes sense.
What a nice day.
To me. Playing a game makes me sleepy, and I felt bad if I got tired so quickly. That's fair. We need... Where is it? He's got all this chopped wood. He should have a chopping block.
Today.
Don't say that. Those are bad words. Bad words, bad words. Where would it be? You know where it might be? I think it might be next to our other little friend. I'm actually not entirely sure if I remember his location. Oh, this is where we need to go to pursue that. That's fine. That's right next to a teleport point. Is he right here? He might be right here. I don't even remember what he was trying to sell. He was trying to sell something that didn't seem so bad. Oh, chopping block, where are you? You have one over here?
You need something.
I do. I need a freaking chopping block, man.
It's nice to have a break.
Well, you enjoy yourself then. Take care of yourself. Alright, no chopping block. I think chopping block is out in the wilderness somewhere. I think that one. It was on the way to the graveyard, I think. Ancient crypt. Yeah, so I think it might be this one. We're gonna go check that out, see if my memory serves me right or if it's betrayed me once again. I'm gonna get out of the creepiness. Is this the weirdness? I don't know if this is the weirdness or not. You got a chopping block, my friend? You have a tanning bench. I need a chopping block. You do. Hey. That's 2, 4, 6. There we go. We got that infinite wood right here. And we need a lot. So we're gonna be here a minute. I wonder if this... Oh, there's a limited number? It's not infinite? Well, how do I get more? How do I put more? This is like the only one I've ever seen. So that's gonna be a problem. Is it on fire? No, this is some sort of weird force field keeping out the weirdness, which is this dark, creepy stuff. I think. I think. Damn, man. I don't know how we would go about getting more. How much did that give us? I mean, I know not nearly enough. I suppose we could go buy some, but I feel like that'd be a waste of materials. It only gave me 20. Okay. So duly noted, those are limited resources that we need to keep up with. Keep an eye out for and obtain. I have no idea when they regenerate, so... If they regenerate, I don't know. Gotta pass by this drunkard over here. Wake the fuck up. I'm gonna kill you one of these days. I'm telling you, I'm going to. I mean, I can talk to the shopkeeper and the blacksmith to see how much they'd sell it for. Let's rest. So they wake the hell up, man.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
I need 30 more. Open shop. Do you even sell wood? You do. You sell exactly 30. That cost me 540 to fix your damn bridge. That's a lot of gold, man. It's a lot of gold. Nah, we're just gonna keep an eye out. We're just gonna keep an eye out. I'll put all the wood away so it doesn't weigh us down too much. Stash is over here. Let's get rid of all these. There we go. Do we go back into village? What is this? The last voyage? Oh, we can go into the museum and read the thing. Repairing the deck's gonna cost me a butt ton. A carnation to remember. Isn't this where the dude is, like, in jail? Why is this a quest? Home? My home? It's not my home. I don't have a home. I'm a nomad. What the hell are you talking about? There's a thing up here. We'll track this real quick. I guess it's the museum. And the captain's quarters, of course. We have to read that other book. I'm not sure which it is. If I want to find clues about the location, I should look for its logbook in the Museum of Horns. Excuse me, sir.
Welcome to the Museum of the Horns of the South, the southernmost keep under Camelot's jurisdiction. My name is Ridderick, and I will be happy to introduce you to the rich history of this fascinating place. A history that began
'Please stop.
623
Not here for
years
that.
ago with the first keeper, Sewell Firstfoot.
Not here for that.
I'd also
I heard you have a logbook from the Andraste. Is that true, and can I see it?
Do you mean the document with information about the course, weather, position, and speed of the ship, as well as all of the stops and other occurrences kept by the captain or the first mate? More specifically,
Oh, this dude's gonna drive me crazy. Just give me the damn book.
here it is, though I doubt those records will tell you anything, since the weirdness surrounding Avalon made sailing.
So it's useless. There's no way to find the Andraste.
Oh, no, we know that. You should have mentioned that you're looking for the wreck of the Andraste rather than the logbook. Every keeper knows that the Andraste was swallowed by the ocean. It's near what's currently known as Smuggler's Bay. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
That's a lot easier. Okay, I'm glad I didn't have to go through another horrific book reading. It wasn't so bad. I do like myself some lore. Do enjoy me some good lore. Alright, Smuggler's Bay. Where would that be? Where's that putting me? All the way over there. Jesus. I mean... We're just gonna go in there and randomly look around, I suppose. I want to see this little statue thing. But then we're gonna get attacked by a sea monster. I already know it. And I don't think my summons are gonna help me in the water, so... I wonder if there's more map to this. I really do. Just head towards the exclamation point. We should be good. And again, I guess keep an eye out. Can I not just like chop these trees? Is that a thing I can do? Let me try that. Oh, I made it. I have this nice, beautiful, lovely spell that allows me to turn people into cheese. I can turn people into cheese. One moment. It takes a while. But then they explode into a big pile of cheese that I can take. I can also sacrifice health to summon cheese. It's so stupid. Yeah, and I suppose there are sea monsters. I'm wondering if there's going to be a sea monster. I mean, they talk about sea monsters, so I would imagine there is one. But again, we'll find out. I've been through here already. Already cleared out this area. I don't know if they spawn back in Smuggler's Bay Caves. I haven't been in here. Yeah, I got the cheese touch in spell form. I was really hoping I'd Or I'm hoping I'll find a way to get 2 of them so it'd be twice as fast. Because then you can just run up to a boss and just turn them into cheese, which I think is great. Be friendly.
Stop! Where are you rushing off to, you maniac? I'm here to make sure nobody comes in.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'm not going in, but heading out. You're guarding the wrong side. What do I need to do to come in? Why can't people come in? You've got a really nice place here. I could take the key from you by force. I'm gonna try and do this one, the perception.
What? Really?
Oh, no.
Oh, mommy dearest. I guess I need to move then, don't I?
Oh, no.
I'm sure I won't mess it up again. Thank you, my friend. And please, don't mention this to Arnold. It's the fumes, you know? Go forth, and may your bloom never be too dry to smoke.
That's crazy. Really fell for that. He's gonna sit right there. I'm gonna run into him when I leave, huh? For sure, for sure. I got a big delay. I wonder if bosses give bigger cheese. I haven't been able to really get a boss to do it. Just cause like I feel like the more health they have, the longer it takes to turn them into cheese. So I was trying to use it on a boss and it was taking so long. And he ended up getting killed by my minions before it could actually take effect. And if you're off even just a little bit, it kind of goes away. You have to restart. Acquire Smuggler's Bay key to go in there. Oh, we'll get in there. We'll get in there. Are you friendly? No, you are not. And you're dead. This fireball is overpowered, man. Can I jump down there? It looks like I can. Fuck it. Ooh, I saw you. Got a bunch of dead bodies down here. Oh, the people they've executed, I'm sure. Someone's got a little bed down there. That's nice. They have all these poisons that I'm never gonna use. So I'm not sure if maybe we can just sell them. It's probably what we'll end up doing. I see a hidey hole. What is this? Is it another hidey hole? How do we get into this? Why are you showing me this? Do. Ay. There we go. Coin. And some throwing daggers, which are nice to sell. There's a bunch of arrows up here for me. Which one of those guys is going to be the harder one to take care of? Probably this guy. Oh, did that kill them both? Oh, AoE for the win. Well, I didn't even touch that guy. It's supposed to be like a homing missile when it's at full charge, and it does more damage. I think maybe he was too far away for it to lock on. Shit. You did hear something. Is he gonna come over and move? Damn wolves. Are you gonna come investigate the noise or no? I guess not. Guess someone to come to you then. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to make sure I loot their bodies. Get all that nice branded skin. There's 2 of them that exploded over here. We'll grab all that stuff. Iron ore we desperately need. Loud as fuck, but you know, they don't seem to hear it anyways. Where did their bodies go? I blew them up like right here. There's one. And the other one right here? Yeah. He didn't have a skin on him, but that's okay. That's okay, that's okay. Let's grab this other ore. Oh, there's so much to explore. Where am I going? I mean, it doesn't seem to be right around the corner, so... Oh, is that it? I mean, I see the tag for a bad guy. Where's he at? Oh, yeah, upstairs or downstairs, huh? But it's just one big loop-de-loop, so we'll go back and continue forth. This way. I love to see it, love to see it. It's a very strong fireball, I will say. Maybe his clothes will fetch a good price. Big guy. You guys go after him. Oh, easy enough. It's crazy, because if they get close, I'm screwed. What's he even looking at? Staring at a dead end? Very nice, very nice. Got the whole cave cleared. There's a chest down there, but there's a body over here. Where'd he go? Cheese! We've got more cheese. We're gonna build an empire out of cheese. Oh, there's some more stuff over there. Okay. That's good. We'll just loot whatever this stuff is. I suppose we'll keep the fish. Come on. Oh, hello. Why did you go that way? Shouldn't I aim for this guy? That's probably a dude sitting on the floor. There we go. It can't hurt you if you deal enough damage and kill him first. Ah, that didn't hit him. It exploded before it got there. Lame. There's 3 of these guys. I can take at least one of them down before they start doing stuff. That's 2. And there's a 3rd right there. Oh, and then there's a dude right here. I don't know if I can reach him though. I think he's too far. What are those little things? Not sure. I want to know what those little things are. Oh, firefly looking things. Oh, there's a dude over here. Not anymore. Are those drugs? Those look like drugs. He was friendly. Oh, he's got a cool looking staff though. I think he was also friendly, but you know. Dude, where'd his body go? His body went all the way up there. Stop moving, man. You're shaking back and forth, making it very difficult for me to blow you up. Ah. And my homing is trying to go to somebody else. So, you stopped moving. This dude's ridiculous. Wolf, get out of the way! Get out of the freaking way! There we go. It was like the most invincible guy. And he did nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's a lot of these guys. Rough amethyst. You got the nobleman stuff again. Hoping I can sell the nobleman gear for a good bit. Nice pretty penny. Killing your minion? Yeah. Yeah, I am. They don't take friendly fire though, so it's not too bad. Hello. Goodbye. Didn't even realize he was right there until it was too late. That's okay. I want to go collect all these drugs, man. Ether bloom. Collect the drugs and start a drug empire for ourselves. This place goes a lot deeper than I thought. Where'd his body go? There it is. Ooh. Nice secret hidden chests. Love to see them. Through the blacksmith's eyes, weakening blade. That'll give me flame resin and bleeder rogue. See, all these wonderful, beautiful recipes that I'm never gonna do anything with. Oh, what's over here? I can go up there. What are you attacking, man? Chill. Great mana potion, the arcane shepherd. What is that? That sounds like something I might be able to use. Charged by summoning, 0 out of 4. Fully heal your summons and increase their damage by 50% for 10 seconds. What have I been saying? I told you. I needed a summoning thing. Okay. Old tree staff. When spellcasting, you have 50% chance to restore half the mana spent. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool too. I'm not gonna lie. Cool little wand looking thing. We're gonna equip this though. On our number 2, I think. Yeah. We don't really have our healing going on. We're gonna have to get rid of the cheese touch. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I'm getting so lost. I'm here. You're not. Oh, we got another one. Goodbye. Want to make that a third? I didn't think so. Feel pretty overpowered, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, look at all this sage. Eh, you missed. Can I collect any of it? No? You're not gonna let me collect any of this. That's rough, man. That's rough. What about this stuff? Oh. Not gonna lie, it's kinda lame. It's stuff that I would otherwise normally be able to loot. It's absolute drugged in here. I gotta make sure I go back and collect all the drugs. Love how you flew. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna stack them on top of each other. There we go. Gotta go back. Gotta get the drugs. Collect them all. Ether bloom. Don't know what they do or what they're for, but we're gonna have a ton of it. So much. See, this is what I'm talking about. Let me loot the room full of like sage or whatever it is. I want to know what I turn this stuff into. There we go. Got it all. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. What were you doing in this chest? Were you trying to open the chest? I'll open it for you. Swift steps. Okay, we can get up through there. What else is here? What else is here? What else is around and about? I went through the cave. There's a ton of iron. I'm gonna make sure I get the iron. It seems like there's plenty of resources for those who are gonna take the time to scavenge and look. I think, yeah, back this way is where I came from. That loop-de-looped around with the hole in the wall. There's nothing over here. That doesn't open. There's a chest here, though. Come on. There we go. I feel like this is a fun thing to get into. So why won't you let me get into it? Or are you just gonna sit there and be a tease, man? Okay, fine. What is this way? I don't remember this. Do I remember this? I do. I do remember this. Make sure there's no iron that I missed. I really gotta pick everything up on my way, you know? You, sir, go away. You would also think as my lockpicking gets better, or my theft increases, that my lockpicking is going to become easier and easier. So I'm sitting at the... Hey, we got some wood. What's the Everfrost? What is that? Successful parries. Ah, it's a shield. It's a shield. We don't use shields. Cool looking, though. Really cool looking. Oh, I thought that was a secret tunnel. Do. Bye. Anyone else in here? I guess not. See, I'm too overpowered for this place. Too overpowered for this game, let's be honest. Smuggler's dagger. Oh, is this where... Oh, yeah, we'd come back out there. I wonder how the guy's gonna react when he realizes I've killed everybody. He told me to not tell somebody. I don't think I have found that somebody yet. I don't remember his name. Been down there already. What's up here? Another chest. Man, so many things to pick. Sanguine Steam. It also looks like there are some bows that might partake in a little bit of the arcane arts, so maybe we dabble in that a bit. I don't know if magic arrows are a thing, magic archery. I came from here, yes? Yeah, I did. This opens, this brings me back. I feel like I'm missing something. Oops, caves are confusing. You were delirious. I'm constantly lost, man. I just kind of wing it. Kind of wing it and hope for the best. We got a bunch of drugs, though. So that's good. Have we been in here? Yeah, because that's empty. There's no way it would have given me that shortcut. Have we? Yeah. Yeah! That's where the drugs are. Where they're drying out the drugs, I suppose. So we'll go back in here. How do we get back? Through here. Okay. Did I kill everybody, though? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I mean, I'm missing the guy at the front gate, of course. But I'm missing some sort of, like, elite or boss. It feels empty. This feels empty right now. Alright, sir. You gonna let me pass? Yeah, I'm just gonna let you go find out what happened. You'll be the one remaining survivor. There you go. Goodbye. Jesus. That was a fun little side area. Little side location. How we looking? How we looking? Ah, we're looking. Nice little camp. We even got a singular log out of it. It's pretty good. A guide to hunting monsters. It's not worth it. Oh yeah. Okay, so we've been here before. We missed that little hole in the wall. Where is... I think we're gonna have to go swimming. I think we're gonna have to go swimming. If we go directly where we're facing, we should hit a small little island, though. Hopefully there's no big scary guys down here. There should be a little cave or a little island around here that I'm on top of already, actually. Okay. That's the shipwreck, isn't it? Yeah. Hello? No monsters, I hope. This is probably the Andraste, right? A Grindilo. Hey, dude, I've got an army of you guys. That hurt. Grindilo didn't last very long. What is this? Can I mine this? Meteorite. Hell yeah, we're gonna mine that. What the hell? Got 3 of them. Very nice, very nice. It's so nice to have so much more weight. Wreck of Andraste. Personal diary of Captain Lex, Aegis of Retribution. Parry damage is dealt. Very nice. We'll take that. Let's read his personal logs. 12th of Hawthorne, Moon 518. Waters are strange. Although we don't make long journeys, our recent sailings were unbearably prolonged, as if the sea currents did not favor us and our dear Andraste. I thought I knew these waters like the back of my hand, and yet even an old sea wolf can be surprised. Or something's in the air. The 13th, the following day. As the wind howled and roared, dark clouds gathered over us. The storm has knocked us off course. We'll hit the rocks. If we are where I suspect we are, then we are lucky in all of this misery. There should be a few caves not too far away. With the rest of the surviving crew, we should be able to drag the cargo there. Pity about Andraste, though. Okay, so there's gonna be something. The statue's not here. Statue is not here. I don't like hearing all those footsteps while I'm underwater. Doombringer. We're gonna pick that up real quick. Let's get some air. Revitalize ourselves and go back under. Gotta make sure we search this place thoroughly. So there's a cave nearby that you can drag everything into. So I assume that's where it is. Makes sense to my gamer man brain. Now, where are thou caves? Is the question. All the way over there? Dude, I don't want to go all the way over there. Those are the caves you want me to go to. That is not nearby. You literally could have went right here and you would have been free to all this land. Why did you go that way? This no longer makes sense to my gamer man brain. Some more meteorite? Oh, there's a dude though. Summon Keeper. Cool new spell. Silent Weaver. Hold on, wait a minute. Reduces mana costs by 15. We get new summon spell. We do like us a good summon spell. Also, isn't this one supposed to have... Oh, it's number 2. We can fill this up real quick, because as we've established, we can kind of charge these up and then keep them in reserve. Right, so like this one is fully charged, right? So it's 4 out of 4. I thought it was going to be 5 out of 5. My bad. So I can switch it off to something. Like let's switch it to this for whatever reason. We'll switch it to that. And this will maintain its charge. It's still at a 4 out of 4. This one's still at a 5 out of 5. This one is still... We have another one. This one is still 1,000 out of 1,000. So we can just pop these into our hand and use them real quick to deal whatever these these cores do, which is kind of cheating, I feel like, but you know, is what it is. What is this? Orders your summons to attack a specific target. Summons a keeper to fight by your side. You are a 45 cost. Ooh, you are spicy. I want to know what. Are we just talking about a normal keeper? Talking about like one of the keepers in the place. Hey, he's got a bow. He also has a bow. What should we do? Can we do an army of these guys? Oh my goodness, we can. Okay. So we could do 5 of these guys. See how 5 archers go. Are they going to pull out their swords if they get too close? Because, I mean, it's very nice to have the versatility of range and, you know, up close. But then what am I going to do? I can't do a fireball anymore. Let's get rid of that. cannot do a fireball anymore. So what if we did... We're going to play with it. We're gonna test them out. I mean, it's 45 mana. They better be fantastic. And they already are because they have range, right? We got another thing, though. What was the other thing? Didn't we get another thing? I swear we got another thing. Oh, we got the wand. True. The Silent Weaver reduces mana cost by 15%. Do you think maybe we put that on, summon the guys, and then we switch off? That might be an option, right? This thing's heavy. It's 8.6 or 690 though. That's pretty good. We're only gonna get 69 gold out of it, but you know, it's cool. Look at these shields, man. These shields look dope. Look at that shield. Oh my goodness. What if we do the wand? Reduces mana cost by 15. We'll make this one our keepers. That should make them more manageable expense-wise. I think so. I think so. Alright, but we're going to keep this in our offhand so we can block and parry if need be. So summon keeper, that stays in our offhand so we can parry. Does it block projectiles? I don't think so. I think that's a specific wand type deal. But that'll make this 15% less. It's 33.5 instead of 40 now. So that's pretty good. We'll change these ones around to make up for it, I suppose. Try to make up for it. As this one needs to be this one, that one will be that one. Fully heal your summons and increase their damage by 50% for 10 seconds. That's pretty good. So we start with the first one, jump to the second one. We pretty much have infinite spamming of this blood transfusion thing, which will cause bleed. And then as we're summoning things, we've got this guy, fully heal your summons and increase their damage by 50%. We basically become support once these guys are done. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. We're going to put these keepers to the test, though. But we're not able to command them to attack a specific target. That is the other downside. Unless we do something like this. Alright, commanded those guys to do nothing. Attack that guy. Attack that guy. Oh, Jesus. Launching a volley of arrows. That's pretty cool. No way. He just drops. I need to see his health. I want to see his health go down. Dude. Hey, you thought. I didn't know you guys spit like that, but you thought. That one arrow did do a lot of damage. I'm not even going to lie to you. And they drop broken arrows. They even make me a little money on this side. That assumes they hit their shot, though. That is a thing. Do they go to melee? I mean, they have swords. Swords so long they dip down into the sand, into the dirt. You guys friendly? Friends or foes? They are foes. I just want to test these guys out.
This is my lucky day.
Yeah.
We'll make short work.
I'm gonna bring them over to me. We got 3. Why are there only 3 of you guys over here? Hey, this dude is close by, so like maybe I don't know. You're not gonna change to a melee? Oh, one of you changed to melee.
You're no match for our band.
Woohoo.
Your road is
Interesting. They're taking their sweet time. They are taking their sweet time. They do an insane amount of damage. They're taking a hell of a hit too. I mean, this guy's getting beat to hell and back. He was taking it like a champ. Glitter mask. I mean, maybe we're still getting attacked. Go after that guy. Where are you guys aiming? Where are you aiming? There you go. I mean, once they hit, they're insane. Trick is getting them to hit, though. So maybe we spawn in like 2 of... So they do switch to swords. Yeah, it does seem they switch to swords. Little takes a second for them to switch to a sword, but they're more reliable as a ranged character, it seems. So what I could do is I could have 2 of our little goblin guys and then 3 archers, or should we reverse that? Do 3 up front, 2 in the back. Man, this bitch went all the way over here. Look, he passed an entire beach to go over here. And is that up here or is that in there? Because if that's up there, I can't get up there until I do this mission. So we're just gonna have to run around, or I guess swim around this rock, see if there's something down there. So I mean, they've got a lot. They do have a lot. But 2 archers or 3 archers. That is the decision. We're distance 2. I say 3 up front. I am also distance. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. And it'll be easier on my mana cost as well. So I mean, I can use this as my summoning ordeal. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea. Okay, so main summoning. We're doing this with our Silent Weaver, which reduces the mana cost by 15%, which is beautiful. We have these guys going up front, this in the offhand. That'll decrease the cost of both of these guys. This I'm gonna maintain as my kind of support, or should I have it as my primary? Let's see how much we have at the end of this. Once we get rid of all these guys. There we go. Oh, one of them escaped. There we go. So, I mean, if I have enough for one of my fireballs at the end of this, that'd be pretty good. Alright, which ones are these? These are the Watchers. So we're going to summon 2 of these at a decreased cost, which is very nice. We're going to summon 3 of these guys at, again, a decreased cost. And then the question is, now, do we do our fireball at a discount? Or do we keep a summon in reserve? No, I say we do fireball at a discount. For sure. It's a big mana cost as well. That 94.6 is expensive. But if we do it this way, it's now 78.7. What does that allow me to do? That allows me to cast a full fireball, a full charged fireball at that. I think that's a good little mix. I can't tell them to go do anything. Should I change my second loadout to both of these spells so I can command them to do stuff? Or if I have to, you know, spam summon a bunch of things, then I can just do that? Or should I just get used to hopping between 3 and 4 to summon them? I feel like getting used to hopping between 3 and 4 is going to allow me to do a lot more. It'll save me this slot. If it saves me this slot, then what can I do with this slot? Should I keep this core? I guess that doesn't really charge if I'm not summoning anything. If I spam summon, I need to just hop between 3 and 4. Really, I need to hop into 3 because they're our front line, right? Front line AoE, back line single target DPS, which is really good. Got a whole strategy, a strategy going to our little summons here. We've got the bleeds going if we want them, but really we're here for the fireball. Can we cast the fireball without the discount? That is the question. Because then we can spam summon our dudes while casting fireball. No, we can't. We have to have that discount for right now. That 15% discount is nice, man. It's nice. I like it. I like it. I can't command them to do anything, so hopefully they do their fucking job, but we'll see. We'll see. There's wolves up here. So I could command 1 to go after that, and then switch to 3, command 1 for that. Right? That's 2 different locations. Are you guys gonna do work? You guys doing something? Y'all are useless. Their AI seems a little special so far. But I can also just blow them the fuck up. And having our 2 shots for fireball is pretty good. It's like it takes them a while to realize what the hell they're doing. Okay, hopefully I don't have to go inside that temple, and we're gonna swim around this big old rock and definitely find the cave entrance that we are looking for. Because why would you go all the way up there and make a cave? To put your stuff there. Looks like it might be down here. Maybe? No. We're gonna keep looking. Look at this statue coming out of the water. That's cool. That's cool looking. I kind of want to explore them. The cave right here. Oh, yeah. There is indeed a cave right there. Why the hell they went from that ship to the cave, I have no fucking idea. But what do I know? Maybe the land was too dangerous. I don't know. Probably all undead now, right? Alright, archers. Go for that dude. Very nice. I do... Hey, look at him go. Alright, what do we got down here? Old steel sword. I don't know if that's worth anything. Let's see if it is. Old steel sword. $5.90 for £1. That's pretty good, actually. $5.90 for £1. Dooch, 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 dooch. What else is around here? We have our fireball. I guess our fireball will hold us over until, you know, we can't defend ourselves anymore. Assuming that's a thing. Why'd you go over his head? It's supposed to be a homing fireball. Why'd you go through him? Went between his legs. He was about to spit at me, and y'all were doing nothing but watching. What were you doing all the way over there? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, get up front. Damn. Do your job, man. Was there something over here? I don't remember. I got sidetracked. There was something over here. What's in here? This feels like continuation. I don't know how I feel about continuation. There's another dude down here. You guys do your job. I don't see him. I see him, but I don't see him. There he is. Easy enough. Is this just a roundabout way to get me over here? Seems unnecessary, but if you say so. Cider, wine, sure. We'll take it, because why not? There's a dude over here. Not anymore. Another dude. This fireball's insane. Yeah, this was a roundabout way to get me over there. Okay. Heard. Noted. We'll just go back then. This is where the statue should be, I hope. I hope. They do switch to melee, worst comes to worst. If they get a little too close, they turn to melee. But they stay as an archer. It's going to be really good for big targets, you know? Big targets, they're going to thrive. When they're small, though. Small and aware. Ooh, Merlin's Thorn. What is that? I want to know what that is. Heavy cast projectile 63 to 69 or 76. So what does this do? Gradually generates up to 7 weaker projectiles and shoots all of them in quick succession upon release. I'm not gonna lie, that's cool sounding. That's pretty cool sounding. Are they all homing as well? Because I can shoot a single homing projectile. Hold on, Fireball, you might have gone out of style. Hold on. You might have just got replaced. Dude, I need a test subject. Bam. That was not homing at all whatsoever. Hey. Oop, you thought. Hey, summons. Come do your job. Ow. Ow. My summons weren't doing their job. Sitting up on the ridge like, yeah, you got it. I don't got it. I don't like that spell now. We're sticking with Fireball. Still gonna get the spell, obviously. Maybe I just don't know how to use it. Hold on, wait a minute. What's yeah. Such is life, man. Such is life. Alright, summons. We're gonna pre-summon you guys down here. Tree Man boss fight? More like Davy Jones boss fight. And you know what I'm gonna do with Davy Jones boss fight? I'm gonna summon all these archers. Fuck this guy up. Are they gonna hit him? I couldn't attack him, dude. One of them hit. I'm about to summon him down there. It'll let me. It won't let me. I'm trying to get them to summon down there. We're just cheesing that out of this guy. What's up, dude? Keep poking him, guys. Keep poking him. Keep poking him. I don't have enough for that fireball anymore. I could try turning this guy to cheese. Hold on. We're in a good spot where I can try and turn him to cheese. There we go. Alright, sir. You now have the cheese touch. Oh, see, the debuff goes away so fast, it does nothing. Does nothing. So unfortunate. I want it to work so bad. Ow. How did that hit me? So did the 7 projectiles just not home in earlier? It looks like it just didn't home in earlier. Well, maybe it is cool. Alright, well... Drink a healing potion. These archers are just gonna keep going ham. He doesn't even care about me anymore. It looks like they do home in. He just wasn't close enough. Tide Piercer. That seems cool. He's got 32 broken arrows. What does that do? Doesn't that give me... I can sell them for like 1 gold each, can't I? And they weigh like nothing. That was cool. Heavy attacks cost an additional 20 mana and shoot a piercing wave, dealing 150% weapon damage to all enemies hit. That's dope as hell, man. That's cool. That's real cool. Shooting this bow costs 5 HP, but applies a massive amount of bleed to the opponent. That is also really freaking cool. Increase max health by 12. That's an amulet. I have 202 ether blooms. For whatever reason. What was I looking for? What was I looking for? All the broken arrows. Should be at like the bottom, probably. Oh, they sell for nothing. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. They say it's a crafting reagent, though, so maybe I can turn them into something for very little. It's not like it cost me anything to get the broken arrows. Like, I don't have to shoot one of my own arrows to get the broken arrows, so I don't know. You guys coming? Or are you guys gonna stay up there? Ooh, that was honestly a little scary. Don't do that. That's the statue, and it's a lot bigger than 1 meter, my guy. A lot bigger than 1 meter. We're still gonna play around with these Merlin knives, because if all 7 of them are homing and they all deal their individual bits of damage, that might be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Let me get a good look at this statue. That's a... Looks like a giant more than it's a statue. Jesus. Doesn't it have 4 arms, though? Looks like it's only got 2. Could have sworn the story said it had 4. Author's memories. Okay. Wants us to set up a little bonfire. We'll set up a bonfire for blah, blah, blah. I can't speak today. Today, my words just do not exist. Can I go into my map? I can't even go into my map. That's lame. Looks like we can go up there. This is a full cost 5. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Is it 5 or 7? 7. That's 7 weaker projectiles. And shoots all of them in quick succession upon release. Ultimately, it ends up being more damage, of course. Alright, we need to replace some of you guys. Gotta get our front men going again. I like having the 2 squads going, though, the 2 teams. Now we need to get some mages in the squad and we'll be good to go. I guess I'm the mage in the squad, huh? Never mind. I don't know why I'm hopping everywhere. Don't judge. Let's get out of here. We should be able to just like teleport back. All the way back. All the way back. Those daggers are pretty cool though. Should we finish going around, seeing if there's anything over here? And we're over here. We might as well, right? Let's remove that. Yeah, we need to go all the way back over there. See if there's anything over here. I have a feeling I could very possibly regret this. Ooh, is there a cave? Is that a cave I see? Secrets? Secrets? No, this is just map design. They weren't expecting somebody to come over here. Whoops. Anything over here? Dude, it just keeps going. So, yeah, that's the edge of the map. Damn, I really gotta swim all the way back. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Unless I can set a bonfire over here somewhere. Can I? Can I? Can I? Come on, let me up there. Place. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. We'll go ahead and fuel this up. Do we need to stash anything? Move all crafting materials, of course. Anything we want to keep. These freaking shields look sick. That hammer's pretty cool. No need to keep it though. That sword's cool. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep one of these. We can sell the other stuff. Increase spell power by 10%. Not really. Any other stuff we want to keep on us? We're gonna keep at least a set of our beautiful royalty. Looter's mask we don't care about. These hats, of course. What is this? Piercing Ember, 0 damage. Breaks the armor of an enemy for 5 seconds, making all attacks against it have increased critical hit chance. Dope. Nice silk hat. This Orb of Vortex is just cool. Look at all these wooden arrows. They now weigh 2 pounds, right? Yeah. Okay. And then everything else we sell. We should talk to him. Tell me about Excalibur. The Archspire doesn't look like something built by humans. Did you know about the mission of the Andraste? The King's Road has clearly seen better days.
How could I? It took place after my death, and I was not summoned back when it happened. Yet I believe they did what had to be done. If the Four-Dweller was a threat, one that could neither be questioned nor studied, then he had to die. You do not understand how dreadful these creatures are. Even with the weirdness weakened, they remain formidable foes. We cannot fault these people for defending themselves.
King, what about the Archspire?
I suppose it wasn't. I can feel it guards something primordial within. The markings on the stone resemble the work of the Four-Dwellers. In my time, such inscriptions would shift and change, making them impossible to decipher. Yet, I met some people who sought to unravel these mysteries. Most of them were Picts. I allowed them to explore Avalon without my oversight. And so, I remember that the royal geographers came to be. My favorite band of adventurers. True pathfinders. Avalon owes them a great debt.
Okay, that's all I really care to know. Let's level up, man. Attributes. Do we want to start putting some into dexterity? I mean, some of these bows seem pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you. Or practicality. Or perception. I don't know if critical chance applies to spells. Magic critical chance 2%. Sneak damage plus 8%. It does. Okay. Practicality, stamina, and mana cost minus 1%. Crafting bonus plus 0.1%. Price of sold goods. Practicality might be the way to go. Stamina and mana cost, it says, is minus 1%. I don't see that put anywhere, though. Price of sold goods is now at 30%. We're making 3 times as much as we were. Let's do that. All right, practicality. Oh, we're good to go. We've got 2 points. Remind me, do we need anything in this? Let's check out the wands. Increase spell power by 15% when equipped. Wands have 0.3 times stronger effects. Wands have a 17% chance to restore 50% of mana spell cost when equipped. 10% mana shield. Killing an enemy increases the effects of the wand by 10%. That's pretty cool. Having the stronger effect, that would decrease my mana cost, right? We could also increase our mana regen if that's necessary, which I don't really think it is too much. Then again, it would be an insane boon. Insane increase in mana regeneration. That would be a 50% increase in mana regen if we decided to do that. So maybe. Combat. Let's look at our combat. Excess damage from a killing blow is dealt to nearby enemies. That pretty much turns anything into an AoE, if it's strong enough. Each enemy affected by elemental status increases corresponding damage type. See, we wanted to go for like an elemental build. Critical hit with the spell marks an enemy and causes them to take 10% more damage. After you cast a spell, your next spell with a lower base mana cost. Oh yeah, I don't really care about that. Stealth, daggers, critical hits. Do we care about decreased noise by 20? Attacks against blinded enemies are always critical. Sneak attacks stun enemies. Or taking lethal damage makes you invisible for 5 seconds instead of killing you. This can only happen once every 240 seconds. That's kind of cool. That would be good. And I can get that immediately. Maybe. Daggers we're not looking at. Increase crit chance by 2. Every consecutive hit increases chance of critical hit. Increase critical damage. 30% chance to apply bleed. Critical hits heal you for 2% of the damage dealt. Interesting. I don't think so. I don't think that's particularly necessary. Statuses, armor, crafting, and trading. Selling items are 20% more profitable. You have a 10% chance to create an additional dish when crafting food. Special dishes have 50% more potent effects. Your potions require 50% less alcohol. Fueling your campfire with ethereal cobwebs is 50% cheaper. Potions last twice as long on you. You have a 50% chance to recycle a single resource when crafting. You can craft arrows at a campfire. You can craft weapons and armor at a campfire. You no longer craft weak items. Crafted items have reduced weight by 1 level. Fishing rods are 30% more durable. You are more likely to catch bigger fish when fishing. I feel like the selling is kind of where it's going. That's pretty nice. Alright, statuses. If an enemy has an active status on them, they take 10% more damage. Blah, 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 blah. And that's pretty much that. Unarmed, two-handed, one-handed, general. What's in general? Increase melee damage, increase physical damage. Staggered enemies when below 30% health, when below increase. Okay, we don't care. Shields, stamina, health. Let's look at stamina. Gain 7 max stamina. Taking damage instantly restores 2% of max stamina. When you have full stamina, increase physical damage by 10%. Fully restore stamina causes you to take 15% less damage. Recover from exertion. Max stamina. At max stamina. Receive 10% less damage. I don't really care for all that. Health. Increase max health by 5%. Each enemy killed increases your physical damage by 5%. Don't care. Increases your max stamina. Don't care. Increases your physical damage. Don't care. Don't care. Dexterity. Parry. Attack speed. Does attack speed have anything to do with... Reduce the time it takes to change weapons by 50%. We already changed pretty damn quickly, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't really care. Movement. Dashing costs 20% less stamina. Add one more long dash. Dashes regenerate 20% faster. Sliding. Slows down time for 2 seconds. Don't care as well. The bows are cool. But then I'd be going for a sort of like an assassin ordeal. I'm not really trying to do that. I think we're gonna go into crafting and trading a little bit here. We don't care about fishing rods. Don't care about creating an additional dish. Potions, maybe we care about. We can craft weapons and armor. Crafted items have their weight reduced by 1 level. Craft arrows at a campfire. Maybe you have a 50% chance to recycle a singular resource. I'm not sure that's worth a point, you know? I think we're gonna go into that 30% more profitable selling, because I have a feeling once we find a mage, we're gonna want a good bit of money. Where else do we want to go? We could do alchemy. We only have the potion. We only have small healing potions. We haven't really needed healing lately. So we're gonna fast travel instead. We're gonna fast travel over here. I see a darkness. Ooh la la. Fast travel. Let's go. Oh, we had our fun little darkness thing. What is in my other hand? A wand. No. A thing. Okay. Fair enough. Still not sure about that setup, but we'll see. What is this? Sleep? Should I sleep here? I mean, if you guys want to go to town on those wolves, go for it, man. I could use the leather, I suppose. I'm gonna sleep for a little while. They were talking about having strange dreams, so I assume we sleep. Oh, yeah. I have found myself in a strange dimension. Perhaps the source of Cole's peculiar affliction may be found here. creepy. But this also looks like the Four Dweller stuff. If this is Four Dweller stuff, then we're pretty good. See, those don't really home in. I know you're hungry, man, but we can't be having all that. Very nice. Weird Prism, World Stone, Four Dweller Bauble. Interesting. So he was the guy that was screaming, huh? I'm not liking the daggers as much as I want to. That, like, scatter burst, I don't like. Because that guy was pretty close, and it still didn't home in on him. So either I have to get super close to him, which is not my style, or it's not a good spell. So we're gonna go where there's not really a good spell. Worst comes to worst, I want to be summoning these guys. Yeah, I like that. I didn't even get to see the guy attack. I'm just too good. Too OP. Ow. Ow. Rude. He's still using bows at this close range. Where's his body go? Alright, I need y'all to not. See, something like that would be nice. For a home hero. Ow, 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 ow. That's a bad wolf. We don't have good wolves yet. Not pulled out anyways. Ow. Oh, come on. That homing is just ridiculous. Okay, let's get out of the weirdness because I don't like dealing with those guys. There's enemies everywhere. There's enemies everywhere. Take me to a teleport point. Or where is it that I need to go? Is there anywhere in particular I need to go? I need to go all the way north? Mr. Bromar No Face. The rest of it is going all the way back over here, which they do have a teleport thing there, so I do need to find a teleportation. So let's... Honestly, we could head back to that one. That shouldn't be a problem. Where'd his body go? I see you again, bitch. See it? You see him again? He's standing right over here. Where the hell is he? Looted before he even hit the ground. Alright, fast travel. Let's fast travel back over here. We can take off that marker. Yep, for doodles. Okay, we're back, we're back, we're back. Hey man, I wonder if he's doing better. Did we just have to kill the guy? Was that it? Where is he?
Oh, it's you. Did you hear? The keeper was cured. Cole wasn't so lucky. He's fallen into a strange state. A while ago, one of Fergus's men came by and told us, your bloody lucky Mahon got better. And that's the only reason we're still allowed to stay in the village.
Tell me about the strange state he's in. I found the source of what made him this way, but I must have been too late. Are you going to stay here? The keepers just let him out and allowed him to stay in the village? I found out the source.
I had a feeling something might change with your involvement. I knew you'd find something. I wish I could tell you more. I wish I could thank you. But right now, I just don't have the strength. You tried, and that means a lot.
I mean, tried.
But it's hard. And I don't think I can properly show my gratitude.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
Simple thank you is good. Tell me about the strange state.
He just sits there, staring. He doesn't notice anyone. It's almost as if all the life inside him is frozen. Even the part of him that was full of aggression.
Are you gonna stay here?
I've been wondering why I should stay. But then I realised that Cole is still here. He's not himself, but his body is still here. His face. I can't leave him alone.
Just let him out.
Most of them wanted Cole dead, but Fergus forbade anyone from interfering. Since Mahon is getting better, he decided that Cole's fate is in our hands. But if anyone else raises a hand against him, they'd be sentenced, as if for murder. That cooled the tempers of the keepers and lessened the open hostility from the villagers. Besides, you've seen him.
I haven't.
He hasn't moved much in the past few hours. I can't abandon him. Even if he's not exactly the Cole I knew, he still looks like him. I won't ask you to end his agony. How could I?
Sounds like
I'll
you're
take
asking.
care of him for as long as he lives. And then, I don't know. I'll probably leave this godforsaken place.
Spirituality. I'll end Cole's suffering. You should be free of him. Let's just let his soul rest in peace. I mean, I could probably win that percent. But I don't.
Sure.
I'm a
Easier.
let her deal with it.
They say time heals all wounds, but this one feels like a wound that will always fester.
You're welcome. Thanks for the experience. Where should we go then? Still need that 500 freaking wood. What is this? A carnation to remember. What's this at? I gotta go speak to you again? Oh, hey. Hey. Hey, man. Hey. Hey, lady. I'm supposed to talk to you? Am I not? I am. Hold on. Keeper Dickon asked me to deliver flowers to Beatrice as a gesture of his sympathy. I would. I'm trying to talk to her. Maybe I need to wait till she wakes up. Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
One of the keepers asked me to give you flowers.
What? How dare you?
What?
Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration?
Not what he wanted to convey, I assume.
Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot. But trust me, it's not a nice gesture.
Okay. If I knew what they meant, I wouldn't have given them to you. I didn't know, so maybe he didn't either.
I don't care about his motivation. What you have in your hand is a very bad omen.
Jesus,
Take those
man.
flowers away, burn them, throw them in a cauldron, whatever. I don't want to look at them.
Okay.
Be careful out there.
I'll leave then. Goodbye. What else is over here? The last voyage. We can talk to her. Knocking all these quests out. All of them. On that grind. You bored or something? Hello. I still think you're up to something. I've located the wreck of Andraste. I didn't find a figure, but I did find the skeleton of a four-dweller.
Unbelievable. The book clearly described a figure like a menhir. Oh, no. I never thought it could be actual four-dweller. Probably one of the lost.
Probably.
Elvis never described him as a living, intelligent creature. More like a piece of furniture. So many years after the war, and the keepers treated him so callously. And there was so much we could have learned from him. Well, that doesn't change the fact that I was terribly wrong. I'd convinced myself that I would find what I was looking for on the Andraste. Oh, what a silly old goose I've turned out to be. Here, take these coins as a token of my gratitude. Although the knowledge you found is invaluable, you are a bright child. Who knows? Maybe you'll find a way to beat the weirdness.
1500 XP. Beautiful. Now how many coins? So I didn't see no gold notification, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Cuz about that gold.
Could you do something for me, child?
What do you want?
It concerns my necklace. It was a gift from Lady Kincaid. Unfortunately, the chain broke a while ago, so would you be so kind, child?
I prefer material forms of gratitude. Gold, for example.
Thank you.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I need to go talk to him anyways. I gotta talk to you. You're a lucky old woman. Should have left you there to... I don't know. Alright. Mr. Blacksmith, this isn't the way to go, but also I don't want to know what's over there. But we'll go the proper way. Dude, I kind of also want to explore up there. That just looks cool. Climb to the top of the tower. See what's going on. You got this this old lady's necklace.
Oi, friend. What does a blacksmith say when someone compliments the armor he made? Thank you. It's my strong
It's
suit.
my strong suit.
So, how can I help you?
I love this guy. I'm here about lady's necklace.
That thing. Listen,
That thing.
my hands, they aren't made for delicate work. Elaine asked me very nicely, so I really wanted to help, but to be honest with you, I've neither the tools nor the skill for it, my friend. It's a task that requires precision. If I started tinkering with the necklace, I'd probably just break it even more.
So now what?
For a delicate thing like this, you don't want someone who hammers iron all day. You need someone who really knows how to work with gold. But where you could find someone like that around here, I couldn't tell you if you killed me. There are a couple of new faces in the village, so I guess you could ask around, but I doubt anything will come of it.
I'll be on
Safe
my way
travels, my
then.
friend.
I do
But if she ever needs...
need to sell some stuff to you though, my friend. Oh yeah, worth 414. Ooh, that's what I like to see. Ooh, 30 gold, 150 gold, 16 gold, 354 gold. Oh, we got stuff to sell for days. This is Dagger, and he's got the money for it, it seems. So we're gonna keep a rolling with it. Got this gold chalice we can get rid of. Sucks, it says these things are garbage. I feel like we'd be able to use it for something. 4 Dweller Bauble. Increase physical damage by 10% per enemy killed until the combat ends. That's really strong. And really cool. It says it's garbage. So I'm gonna sell it. Not gonna be happy about it, but I am gonna sell it. What about all these arrows? I have 204 wooden arrows that I'm gonna sell. So I don't need them. I've got these copper ones. I don't ever use these anyways. Got all these spells. Wolf Claw restores 5 mana over 10 seconds. I've got all these drugs. Where are my drugs at? Where's my like 300 drug flowers? Where are those at? Oh, you know what? They're in my stash. Probably, right? I've got 35 out of 50. That means I need 15 more. I could probably... I could buy that. I could buy that and go fix the bridge. Yeah. Yeah. I don't need these copper throwing knives. 202. I could make a nice 404 real quick. No, we're not gonna do that. I need 15 of these, my guy. 15. Thank you. And we're gonna go fix the bridge. Fix the bridge. We gotta talk to some people in town. But we'll do that after we go fix the bridge. I don't know, again, why we're fixing the bridge, but fuck it, I suppose. Wood. That's crazy. Oh, we'll have more for later, I suppose. Oh, I see. I see how it's working out. I see how it's looking. That's it, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, we made something, I guess. Can I go up here?
I like it when...
Keeper Khan.
Hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them?
Need who?
Lighthouses.
Oh.
Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough? Is it because one is less than two and less is worse? I mean, 2 lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one. And ships don't even sail this way anymore.
He's got a point. Maybe it's about tradition or symbolism. If not 2 lighthouses, then what?
2 taverns, of course.
2 taverns.
One for drinking, and the second for when you're already drunk.
I like it. I mean, fair, I suppose. It looks like we gotta go all the way around if we want to go up the lighthouse. So we're gonna ignore that for now and go fix our dang bridge. On the way. On the way. On the way. I better receive at least 500 gold for fixing this bridge. That's all I'm saying. You hear me? 500 gold. That's what I want, sir. Hey, there's copper. I don't even use copper for anything. Or I haven't used it for anything so far, but I'm collecting it nonetheless. Let's go fix the pier. Maybe it'll just give us a fishing spot that we can use for whatever reason. Repair the deck. Requires wood 50. Do I not have 50 wood? Pretty sure I've got 50 wood. It has to be on me, doesn't it? Well, that's a tad annoying. So we'll go to our stash, we'll get the wood out, and then we'll go. Give me the wood. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Right there. We don't need to take all of it. How much do I have in my inventory? I've got 33. So we need 17. Let's take 17. Thank you. We'll go back to the waypoint. Teleport back over. Do this back and forth shenanigans. Parkour. Do. Still arguably faster for sure. Let's go. Repair that shit. Woo woo. I have repaired the unimportant pier. I better see you guys start fishing in it. I'm just saying. Better see it. Go back and tell the man I did a good job. You better tell me I did a good job. Oh, you're on the other side today. You're feeling spunky.
Ah, that's you. Do you need something?
Payment. I fixed the deck.
You did?
Home decor. That's right.
I thought I heard some hammering. Oh, well, thank you for that. Truly. One less thing to worry about, right? Here, I put aside some money from my budget. You've earned it. And you have my gratitude.
500 gold. 100.
I'd ask you to fix the refugee barracks, but, well, there's no budget for making people's lives slightly less miserable. We'd have to do with something less spectacular. There are two places around here that could use some fixing up. First, there's the old gate. It used to be a proud marker for our territory. But now it's more of a sorry welcome sign. Then, there's the monument to the sea creature. It's been weathered down by the salty breeze, and honestly, it's starting to look less monumental and more pathetic. If you could restore them, it would do wonders for morale. And maybe even impress Fergus. What do you say?
Say let's do it.
Ah, that's the spirit. I knew I could count on you. Once those are back in shape, this place might start looking like it's cared for again.
Thought you were gonna teach me a thing or two about home decor. Open shop? Oh, you do have... You've got a shop. With a ton of decorations. Interesting. A comfortable bed. A plant. A couple of plants. I don't even know what I would do with these things, man. What things? As good as gold, acts of kindness. Moonshine, Wolfsbane, Iron Tooth. Still don't know how to get Iron Tooth. Who's convinced he's been cursed? Should I tell the husband the truth? Repairing the village. I'm tasked with fixing the totem overlooking the village shore. I'm tasked with repairing the village's inner gate. Okay, so this is the gate. What do you need for this? Another 50 wood. And what about this? Another 50 wood. Okay, so we need 100 wood in total to get that done. Well, you know what time it is. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and joining me on this wonderful, lovely journey that is Tainted Grail. Thank you all you past viewers, all